Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be on why I think that Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy should not be going multi-platform and should stay on PlayStation 4. So the first topic I'm going to bring up about this is Crash is more of a well-known mascot for PlayStation in the first place, and I know a lot of people are going to maybe think about how on the PlayStation 2 there were a few Crash games on there, but they also ended up going to Xbox as well. But when you think about it, these games that are in the Insane Trilogy were originally on the first PlayStation console and were exclusive to that and were on no other consoles at the time, at least. Necessarily, I feel like PlayStation has given away a few of its more well-known series, well, not so much given away, but shared them with other consoles, because say, with the Tomb Raider series, again, that was originally on PlayStation, and ended up getting ported to Xbox, later on. But then with Crash Bandicoot, it was stapled as a mascot for PlayStation. Not official, but it was stapled as a mascot. So I don't know why they are so willing to just go and send it to other consoles, considering not really any other consoles have given us any of their more, I guess you could say, exclusive games. I know that Xbox did give PlayStation 4 a version of Dead Rising 4 that we can play, and I'm very happy about that. But we did have Dead Rising up until Dead Rising 2 off the record, and then only Dead Rising 3 is Xbox exclusive, so I just feel like we're not getting a fair trade for giving other consoles Crash Bandicoot. The same thing is with the Switch as well, because the Switch, I mean, necessarily Nintendo haven't given, well, they've never given Xbox or PlayStation any of their games. Like, it would be very cool to see Super Mario on PlayStation 4. You know, Super Mario Odyssey, that would be really cool. Necessarily, I'm sure they'd have to change some of the game mechanics, but I'm sure it could be done. And then there's PC. Now, I'm not really going to say too much about PC, because at the end of the day, we have got a few PC games that have gone on to PlayStation, at least, that I have seen, and that is quite good, because obviously we have, like, Super Hot, Human Fall Flat, and Gang Beast, which were originally PC games, but are now on console as well. So really, PC kind of deserve Crash, just because they have actually given us something back in return. Necessarily, this whole conversation is mainly just about how, at least I feel, that we're not getting a fair trade for it, so I really feel that we should get something back in return for it, especially from the Switch, because the Switch has a bunch of good games on it. I know Nintendo like to keep their branding on their consoles, but the time is going to have to come where they will have to end up sending their games to other consoles, because people just aren't going to want to buy a really expensive Nintendo console just to play one game. Seeing as PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are kind of ruling the market right now, I can sort of see where they did decide to go to Xbox, or give it to Xbox, as well as keep it on PS4. But I feel like whatever company is getting the revenue from it, whether it's Vicarious Visions or Activision, I feel like they might just be a little bit more money hungry about it, so they're sending it to all the best selling consoles as of now, just to get that extra buck. But necessarily, I understand where other people are coming from as well, where they're like, yes, like, I want to relive some of my childhood games, but I have an Xbox One, so I can't do that now. But the thing is, I know many other people, because I used to play Forza occasionally on the Xbox 360. I can't anymore. And would I love it if Forza came to PlayStation 4? Yes, I would, because they're good games. I've got a friend who's played it much more than me, but I still played it occasionally, and it had some good memories on it, so I'd like to have Forza on PlayStation 4, because that would be very cool. Or say something like Halo Reach. I've always wanted to play that again, but I haven't been able to because I got a PlayStation 4 now. So really, I don't quite accept, I guess you could say, the excuse of saying that you want to relive some of your childhood gaming experiences, but you're on a different console, because many other people have, well, different situations with it. And especially with me, seeing as I used to play, especially because I used to play Xbox, and I'll admit to that. Not that's necessarily a bad thing, but I used to play Xbox, and there are a bunch of games that I wish would be ported over to PlayStation 4. But I feel like even if they did put Crash Bandicoot, say some later games, if they make them on other consoles, I feel like the games that were specifically PlayStation exclusive at the time that the originals were released, I feel like the remastered versions should also be exclusive to the newer version of that console. Because if Naughty Dog was still in charge of the Crash Bandicoot title, they would have kept it a PlayStation exclusive, just because they are also paired up with Sony or PlayStation as well, to make PlayStation exclusive games such as Uncharted, The Last of Us, and a couple others that I haven't really played, but they are still sort of committed to PlayStation. So I feel like instead of random companies having a go at these games and then end up releasing them onto other consoles, I feel like they should just leave it and keep those games on the PlayStation, just because like Crash Bandicoot is known for being on PlayStation. He's not known for being an Xbox personality, I guess you could say. So yeah, at the end of the day, it isn't like I can really do anything about it, but if you can try and share this around and see if they do make a game, then they might be able to make a PlayStation exclusive this time. But yeah, I really appreciate all of your support as well. We have 165 subscribers. I woke up this morning and checked it, and I was very amazed at that. So I don't know how, but I have gone up 32 subscribers overnight. Again, I do not know how. I haven't made any like hit videos or anything, as I like to call them. But yeah, I just really like to appreciate it. Well, I just really like to appreciate everything that everybody here has done. I wasn't expecting to get there anytime soon, but I mean, we're here. But I would also very much appreciate if you were a new viewer, please go down and subscribe. It would be highly appreciated. I'm trying to get to the 200 mark now that I'm over 150. And yeah, so tell me what you think about the whole Crash situation, whether it should go to Xbox One or stay on PS4. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.